Hey guys, this is Nevin with the Marketing Contractor and Eco Clean Power Washing. In this video, we are going to be talking about how to do Facebook ads. Now, I know there are lots of courses out there, lots of videos out there explaining how to do it. This is not a course. You do not have to pay for it. You will, after watching this video, know how to run Facebook ads enough to where you can start generating leads for yourself. You might be asking, why do I do this for free? I don't make my money by teaching. I make my money by doing. So I make my money from customers who are at the stage in their business where they're already doing 10 to 15,000 or more per month, and they're trying to take that next step and get to 20, 25, or 30,000 per month. Those are the clients that I work with to make my money. If you don't have that kind of money yet, I recommend doing it yourself, learning how to do it, and take those steps to start growing yourself first. So the first thing you're going to want to do is go to your Facebook Business Manager. Just go up into Google or the search bar and type Facebook Business Manager. Set up an account. It's very simple. Now, a lot of people believe that running an ad means boosting a post, and that is true. If you boost a post, it does run it as an ad, but that is not the best way to run an ad. You're not going to get the highest number of clicks. You're not going to get the maximum number of leads. It's hard to test. It's hard to gather data from that. I do recommend doing that just for engagement, but if you're trying to get actual real results with your Facebook ads, you definitely want to just run the ads this way. So when you very first start, you have different strategies. What I like to do initially is go with traffic. My favorite ones here are traffic. I'm also a big fan of lead generation and messages. These are the three biggest ones. In a weird way, I recommend going with lead generation or messages because you will ultimately get more costs or more clicks for a cheaper cost. However, with traffic, you're able to send people to your own website where you can have sales pages, explainer videos, and what have you. So in this video, I will be showing you how to do a traffic campaign. Now, in order to run a traffic campaign or a lead generation campaign, you must have a website of some sort. You must. It's not an option. So let me just show you this. A lot of people, when they're running Facebook ads, they believe that it's all about the Facebook ads, right? If you want to get the cheapest cost per click, it's about editing or making adjustments to your Facebook ads. But that's only half the battle. The other half of the battle is, what do people do when they actually get to your website? And this is why it's important to have a lead form, a lead capture form right here on the front page, as well as your phone number. This is where they can call you and become a lead, or fill out a form and become a lead. So that's where that's extremely important. And it's also important to have videos on the front page as well that explain your services and sell your services for you, so that the customer is pre-sold before they even talk to you on the phone. So that's the first step. Make sure you get a good website. If you need a website, I obviously build them for you. I build websites for power washing companies. You can build your own if you feel like you are capable of it, but keep in mind, the higher quality your landing page or your website is, the more leads you're going to get for a cheaper cost. So just keep that in mind. All right. Now, once you've gotten your website, you go in, you start building out your campaign. Name the campaign, and this one will go, let's just call this one Christmas Light Campaign. Now, the reason I'm doing this is because I live in Pennsylvania, and we cannot power wash. Actually, it's the end of October right now. It normally starts freezing around mid-November. So we only have about 2 weeks of power washing left. So I'm targeting Christmas light decoration, and a lot of you guys who cannot power wash in the winter should probably do the same thing. Christmas light installation, hood cleaning, or interior disinfection. Those are your best bets when it comes to staying busy in the winter. Okay, now we want to send people to our website. We'll start with $10 a day. You can start with whatever you're comfortable starting with, whatever is within your budget. Okay. Now for the audience, I only like to target Dauphin County and Cumberland County. So I'm going to pull that up here. We're going to go Cumberland. And that's what I recommend. Target, you can even put it to where it's your specific city and then a 10-mile radius or what have you. And that works. But this works just as fine. You see, we've got 390,000. Now for detail targeting, there's some people who would not recommend this, but there are also a lot of people who do. I like going, in this case, home improvement. That's one of my biggest, for power washing, one of my biggest audiences to target when it's cold. And you can see it drops it down to 130,000. So there's still plenty of people in that, and we'll leave it at that. We'll go automatic placements. Okay, and then we'll go next. All right, now this is where it comes down to the actual ad itself. Okay, now when you're creating the ad, you can use an existing post, or you can run it. If you are trying to maximize engagement, then I would recommend using an existing post. But that's basically the same thing as boosting. It's probably a good idea, especially if you're new, to create a new specific ad. This is where it comes to the creative. A lot of people overlook this for whatever reason. You need to have a creative, an image that captures attention. And I use Canva for that. As you can see, I'm working on postcards right here, but let's go in and just let's go ahead and find one. Or here, I'll just show you how to do one from scratch. Again, if you are not a designer and you need help with this, just send me a message. I can help you out. I work with power washing companies mainly. As many of you know, I have my own power washing company that's doing very well. And so I use that same kind of skill set that I've used for my own company. I use it for this as well. So because we're going Christmas lights, now you might not be targeting Christmas lights. You might be targeting power washing or soft washing. Whatever it is you're targeting, that's okay. But just keep in mind, it's going to be a little bit different. Right? Now, might look better on some kind of darker background. And you can kind of see how simple this really is. It's not difficult. Again, anybody who knows me, I have a style that I like to use. I always like putting a border around my images because it makes it stand out more. It captures attention better, and it gives it a better look overall, in my opinion. Okay. 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 Now that I have the image that I want to use for my ad, which is extremely important, do not overlook this, something that's going to capture attention and relate to the service that you offer. For power washing, it's very simple. You can do a before and after picture, put it together, make it look good. Boom, there you go. You can do the same thing with Christmas lights too. You can do a before and, what the house looked like before you installed them and after. That's certainly something that you can do, and it's something I would actually encourage you to do if you have the before and after pictures. All right, but now I'm just going to go ahead and select here. Come down here, add the media, upload, and we just pull that image, that we just created. Give it a second to load here. And there we go. Now, this is another thing you do not want to overlook. Copy is extremely, extremely important. And it's one of those things, if you hire a good marketer, that they can do that you probably would not be able to do without months of training and learning. Copywriting is one of those things that's kind of difficult. It seems simple on the front, but then when you really start doing good copywriting, your results will be much, much better than if you do not. So this is something that if you're doing it yourself, maybe watch a couple videos on copywriting. I'm not going to get into that because I could create a whole hour-long video just on copywriting, but do something where you directly call people out. So, um, okay. All right, now the specific URL I want to send people to, this is going back to the website. I don't want to send them to my homepage. I want to send them to this specific page on Christmas lights where they fill out a form to get an estimate. This is exactly what I want to do. And I'm going to fix this a little bit. This button should not be here. I don't know who put that button there, but this is the page we're going to send them to. They're going to come down here and get their quote right here. So that's what we're doing. Let me just copy this link here. And then we'll go back, paste the link in right here. So when somebody clicks the link, they go to that specific page rather than the home page. The display link, we can do the same thing. Okay. All right. And then that's pretty much it for the front end of it, guys. It does go a little bit deeper when it comes to maximizing results. This is great for those of you who are just getting started. You have very little money disposable to you, and you need to start getting business quickly. Now, when you really start getting into it, you want to do things like split test. So basically split test would be, I would run that same exact ad, except I would change the headline. I would compare them over, I'd put $20, $30 into each campaign, and I would see which one converts better. Same thing with the image. I would split test that and find the image that works the best, and then pair that with the headline that works the best, so I maximize my results. There's that, and then there's also split testing on the landing page. So I would split test different landing pages, different styles, different headings, different colors, different images, going with the header, one without the header. There's all different kinds of things you can do to split test, and those things ultimately should lead to a higher number of leads for the same dollar that you put in. So that's pretty much it, guys, for getting started with a campaign. I'm not going to get too deep into split testing. If you have any questions about split testing, only once you've completed this, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me, send me a message on Facebook. That's probably your best way of getting in touch with me for me to respond same day. If you call me, I might be able to answer. I might have time to talk. You know, if it's worth a shot, but I'm usually busy during the day. So if you send me a message on Facebook, I'll probably be able to respond quickly. If not, I will get back to you at some point. So if you have any questions, like I said, reach out, give me a call, shoot me a message, whatever you got to do. And I look forward to hearing from you. Thanks. Have a great day.